Good afternoon, BAT. Wanted to present this 2005 Jeep Wrangler X in rare Imapct orange. This is a 15,000 mile, 3-owner, mostly southern owned in Arizona, but had a small stint in Alaska. Completely stock. Well, obviously other than the aftermarket wheels that I put on it. I apologize for the background noise here. It's kind of rush hour and we got a lot of road traffic. The wheels are Quadra-Check Moabs, and then I purchased a Jeep center cap to make it look like a factory Jeep wheel. I think it's got a good kind of factory look, not being too blingy, but fits the vehicle just nice. Everything on this Jeep is exceptional other than the hood, and I don't know how much of this is going to show up in the camera video, but as you all know, Arizona Jeeps often can get a little sun-baked, and it's called clear coat checking. This clear coat has seen better days. The paint underneath it is fantastic. It's just the clear coat sheen has got its issues. And it really just pertains to the hood. The rest of the paint looks phenomenal. I was going to repaint it, and then I got to thinking, for a 15,000 mile all original vehicle, I might as well keep it original, and then the new owner can decide what they want to do as far as the paint goes. I purchased 5 brand new BF Goodrich all-terrain TA KO2s that just have just the right stance. They're 31 by 10.5 by 15 inch. There's no rubbing. They fit under there nice. Even at full turn, they're zero issues. It's a factory soft top in medium gray. Amazing condition for what, 18-year-old vehicle, almost 19-year-old. There's no threads coming out, no tears, no rips. Very solid. The windows are original as well. You know, there's a couple little marks here and there on them, but in general they're in great shape. The previous owner had the medium gray fender flares repainted at some point, but they look fantastic. And there are the factory original color. Of all the TJs I've owned over my life, I've never had an Imapct orange, and I really like this color. It just pops. It's darker than a real bright orange, but definitely lighter than the Jeep red. The previous owner also put on some tint on the passenger and driver's side door windows. The paint's in exceptional condition. I'll show you a few areas that have been touched up. Right there's one. There's a little scratch that has not been touched up. Got to kind of look closely because the touch-ups are such a perfect match. Here's the largest one. If you can see here, there's a scratch there, and then one here about, I don't know, what is that, 2 inches. But they did a great job. I believe there was one up here. Front grille doesn't seem to have many at all. Looks like there's a couple here, one here, one there. And there was one touched up right there. There's a few little marks. Looks like about 4 of them there that were not touched up, but they're very, very hard to find unless you're really looking. It's got a locking gas cap. That's obviously aftermarket, I guess. I don't think that was a factory option. The doors have never been off of this. If you can look at the hinges and the nuts are pristine. All the decals are in fantastic shape. Hood latch is great. The bumpers are fantastic. All the lenses are nice and bright and clear. Headlights. Tailgate's in great shape, closes perfect. There were some touch-ups here. I don't know if you can, the camera picks it up, but there's some scratches here. He must have hauled something that banged into it, but the touch-up looks great. And then there's a strip of it right here. I don't know if you can see along here. There's a little dirt in there. Carpet's great. Inside's great. You will find 0 rust on this thing. It's unbelievable, the condition. Rear bumper's excellent. It's got a U-Haul aftermarket hitch. Give you a little quick peek under the hood. This is clean as a whistle as well. Under the hood, very clean. It's got all the factory decals. There's one tucked under there somewhere. I just got one hand, but I can't. It's there, I promise you. But I mean, the firewall is pristine. Just had a fresh oil change. I had mentioned in the driving video that the windshield I just replaced. It was hard to do because the factory Mopar was on there, but it had 2 rock chips about right here and then a small crack down in this lower quadrant. So I wanted to get that straightened out. Quick pick of the frame here. That tailpipe's in great shape. All factory exhaust. Retains chalk mark there. One up front. Now onto the back side. chalk mark. Rear diff's in great shape. Emergency brake cable, the floor pans are pristine. The coils still have the factory labels on those. Factory muffler. Side steps are amazing. Onto the inside. Door panel's great. None of the classic cracks that you see in a lot of these TJs. The VIN label. Jams are great. I had put these Rugged Ridge rocker guards in here. Inexpensive way to keep these things protected. Strike plates are great. I'm sure you saw from the pictures in the interior, but the interior is mint. 15,340. Factory radio, CD player, AC blows ice cold heat. 6-speed shifts perfect. The 4-wheel drive engages flawlessly. There's no rips, tears, stains in the seats. This true time capsule, honestly. Decals on the visors are in awesome shape. The material on the soft top, the original soft top, is perfect. Center console, everything. It's just awesome. Awesome, awesome. I don't think these are the factory Jeep floor mats. I've never seen those, but they fit in there pretty damn nice. All the seat hardware is awesome. All the VIN tags are underneath the doors. Rear seat, carpet's all in great shape. Sorry about my finger there. Comes with 2 keys. Alright, let's do one more little walk around here so you can kind of get another overview. Again, harder and harder to find these unmolested, stock, original, rust-free Jeep TJs, particularly in rare Imapct orange. All right, probably forgot a detail or two, but if you have any questions, need another picture, a video of something, let me know, and I'll be happy to provide it. The Jeep will be close to me, tucked away undercover in my garage. So, safe and sound for the new owner. Okay, thank you much. Happy bidding.